This example we'll actually be doing on a Cadillac Escalade. This is an older model. You can actually tell to where my headlamps here are a little frosted. Yours may be doing the same, and of course this is just an outer layer that's on the vehicle, nothing to where you actually have to get inside. Now you can replace these. Replacing these, any headlamp can actually be quite expensive. So what I'm going to show you with a couple of products, and I'll tell you and show you exactly what every product is how we can clean this up without having to replace the headlamp itself. So not the headlamp, but the headlamp cover, I should call it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in, and I'll be showing you each and every product. I'll be taking a knee here while I work on this, so you can actually see the amount of work that you would have to do it if you're going to do it on your own. So let's jump right in. Let me get you situated. So what I've done is grabbed a little bit of plastic here, not to turn my back on you, but going to go ahead and section this part off. Of course, you never want to risk messing up your paint or anything. So the first thing we're going to do is grab a glass cleaner. You can get any glass cleaner whatsoever. We're just going to spray it. Again, let me grab my towel. So all we're going to do now is we're just cleaning it up, more or less prepping it for what we're going to be doing. And I put the plastic on the bottom because everything is going to drain down. I don't want to risk messing up the bumper or the paint area. So let's just go ahead and wipe this off. Strangely enough, it looks better already. Look at that. Done. Got a little bit of dirt that came off there. Of course, it's raining here in the Carolinas, so I haven't had an opportunity to clean it. Sorry about the background noise. I am outside, so you will get a little bit of that. So all we're going to be using is, as clean as I can get it there, let's put a little water on it. This is not Windex, by the way. I've actually just replaced the Windex fluid with water. Again, let's just go ahead and clean that off. So you've seen me with the glass cleaner. I cleaned it up first. You definitely want a bottle of water because you're going to have to continuously spray it while you're actually doing your sandpaper. And notice this is just a 1500. I actually picked it up from Lowe's, but 1500 3M sandpaper. A lot of 3M you're going to hear me say here. And we're just going to use vinegar, baking soda, place it on it, sand it down, and then clean it back up, put a polish on it, and see how that works. So 3M sandpaper, 1500, bottled water, and of course glass cleaner. I've already shown you that. First thing we're going to do, baking soda, like 68 cents. Great value, of course, great value associated with Walmart. So this same thing, 89 cents. We're just going to mix it up in a bowl, and you're going to get slightly a little bit of a volcanic reaction here. And I'll show you exactly what I'm speaking of. So here's the bowl of vinegar, just a bowl of vinegar. Baking soda. Of course, I'm not going to leave it on my knee when I pour the baking soda in because you're going to see exactly a little bit of an eruption that takes place when you mix the two together. So here, I have my vinegar. We're going to pour the baking soda in the vinegar. There you go. Got a little bit of suds action. Volcanic reaction, I like to call it. Going to mix it a little bit more. So while that's doing its thing by reacting together, just going to grab, you can grab a tissue, you can grab whatever you like. And all I'm going to do is place this on the headlamp itself. Of course, I'm right outside the house here, so the family will probably come home. My daughter loves when I get into stuff like this, so she'll definitely interrupt. There we go. We got the baking soda, vinegar mixed together. We've got that on, and as you can tell there, it's looking better already. I mean, that's way better just in putting the vinegar and baking soda on that. Look at that. All right, so all I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and set this down. We're going to set our tissue we were doing. Now we're going to get out our sandpaper. And you have multiple. So all in all, you're going to have 10 sheets here. You only need one. Going to go ahead and fold it. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and spray this down with water. One spray with water. We're going to use our sandpaper here. We're going to go up and down. Of course, you will hear different people say go side to side or whatever. They're completely up to you. Now remember, this is just water. You can see that milking up a little bit there. Get up here. While you're sandpaper, you definitely want to keep the item wet. And as you can hear, my daughter just arrived home, so you will definitely get a chance to hear her here. She gets a little excited. There again. Sandpaper. And what this is doing is just taking off the top layer here, which is primarily where the problem exists. We're going to flip it over and continue to go. So we got the 1500 sandpaper and just taking off the top layer. All right. Hate to get in front of you, I'm just going to switch sides here. So we're going to rinse this off. So you saw all the rundown. Of course, this was all the stuff that you don't want on the glass of the frame itself. The plastic. I don't know if this is actually definitely not glass, but so what we're going to do is repeat the process one more time. Going to get a brand new sandpaper this time. So we're going to go back to the baking soda vinegar. Mix that back up. Nice clean wipe down here. And as you can tell, that's already looking better. than it was before. The top portion of it was the baddest part, was the worst part. Baddest was the worst part of it. All right, so there again, baking soda vinegar. Put this down. And brand new sheet of sandpaper. Just gonna come back and do it again, of course. Spray it down. Gonna get a little bit of that baking soda off. And of course, we're back at it. Gonna concentrate primarily up top. That's mainly where the issue was. I'm gonna stand up, get a little bit of leverage on it, put a little bit more elbow work into it. You will see a lot of people actually do this with just the vinegar, baking soda mix, wiping it on and off, putting a little elbow work into it. But I'm actually adding the sandpaper. It kind of makes sense. You can take a little bit of that top layer off as you're doing it. And I'm going to show you what the other one looks like, so definitely keep that in mind. We don't want to get that lost on the whole, what I'm doing here. So there is our headlamp there. Go ahead and dry that off. Window cleaner. So you got a little bit of the look of frostiness going on. Completely cleaned up initially from where it was. I'm going to show you what that other one looks like. I'm going to show you where we are in the process right now. So if you take a look, this is where it was. And of course, that's where we are now. So I'm going to set you back down. We're going to continue to work here. So we've already cleaned it. Got to put a little bit more water on it. Trying to clean that surface up a little bit more.
Would you like to buy chocolate or a cup?
Oh, I'm good.
Well, he's
Thank you,
selling
though.
it, and I'm selling tickets for a car. It's $5 a piece for my church.
Thank you. I'm good.
I think he got a lot of cars already.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So you can see a little bit of the difference there. We are going to jump back in. I have some McGuire's polish. So we're going to polish it up and see what type of effect we get here. Probably not the best of places to do it if you don't want to be interrupted. We're going to hit that one more time with a little bit more polish. So we got the polish on it, and that is the look we are going to have. I'm going to show you up close here. So that's the look. See the very top of it? Looks more consistent with the bottom. I'm going to come back over, and that's what we came from. So you can see the huge difference there between that and also this. I do have a layer of polish on it as well. So we're going to see how that turns out. This may be something I may need to do a second take with you and just edit that in so you can see exactly how that looks over time. I'm going to grab my cloth here and just kind of wipe over that one more time. So that actually completes what I wanted to show you. There's my headlamp. Now I'm going to walk you over to the other. There's the other. Just to show you both. Complete difference. So hopefully that's been beneficial for you. Definitely tune back and keep your attention on my channel as I bring you different helpful things to help you continue to keep your vehicle up to par. So thank you once again, and continue to tune in. I look forward to seeing you back.